Hello everybody, we are back again on Chinese for Business People only on Netu TV. My name is Nana Kwame Jiàn. In the previous episode, we learned about measure words. And what did we say a measure word was? A measure word is used to classify the type of objects being discussed. Whatever clothing item you're talking about, we have specific measure words that we use to classify them. In this episode, we are going to learn how to use them. We mentioned, for example, a cup of tea, a piece of paper, and so on. Now, in this episode, we are going to learn how to use these measure words to classify them. We are going to take them one after the other, and then we'll mention the clothing items that each particular measure word classifies and learn how to say them in Chinese. It's really simple, guys, really simple. Just follow me and you totally understand it. Now, our first measure word was jiàn, and that means a piece. So a piece of clothing. The moment you mention clothing, you have to use this measure word, which is used to classify clothing. So we would say a piece of clothing. yifú. 2 pieces of clothing. 2件衣服. 3 pieces of clothing. 3件衣服. 件衣服. 1件衣服, a piece of clothing. 2, 2, 3, 3. You can use any of the numbers. A coat would say 1件外衣. 1件外衣. A jacket, say 1件外套. 1件外套. E means one. We keep using E because we are saying a piece. We could say 3 pieces, and 3 pieces would be 3件, right? So 3件外套, 3 jackets. The formula here is you mention the quantity, the measure word, and the clothing piece. The quantity, measure word, clothing piece. Our next word is a sweater. 1件毛衣. 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 A shirt. 1件chènshān. 1件chènshān. 2 shirts. 2件chènshān. 2件chènshān. Next is a t-shirt. 1件 T 恤衫. 1件 T 恤衫. A t-shirt. Our next piece of clothing is a vest, a singlet, or an undershirt. 1件 bèixin. 1件 bèixin. You want to say 2, 3, 4. Like I said, the formula is the quantity plus the measure word plus the clothing item. That's the structure. Our next and the final one is a bra, right? 1件胸罩. 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 Now these are the clothing items that the measure word jiàn classifies. Now take note of the measure word jiàn and all the clothing items that this measure word classifies. A coat, a jacket, sweater, t-shirt, vest, bra. Now the trick about this is once you say this measure word with any piece of clothing, the attendant will understand that you are referring to clothing. Even though there are specific measure words for specific types of clothing, but if you use this somehow, the attendant will understand because, you're a foreigner, you may not really know. But then we are going to learn how to use these measure words for the particular clothing items, and we are going to do that in the next episode. We've come to the end of this episode, and you can review this on our YouTube channel at Netu TVGH or on our website at netutvgh.com. This is Chinese for Business People. My name is Nana Kwame Jiàn. Keep watching Netu TV.